Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my podcast. I'm your host, Ria Medlin, and today we're here with
Harsha.
Harsha.
Yes.
That was the most pretentious way anyone could have said it.
Please ask me to introduce myself so that I
Okay,
can do
okay,
it.
okay, okay. Can
Okay.
can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Harsha. I'm Ria's friend. We've been friends. We've been classmates till 10th grade. After 10th grade, I did my JEE and I did decently well for myself. AIR 6,439,
Yay.
which puts me roughly in the top 0.4% of the cohort. And and I did my. I'm currently doing my BTech in IIIT Bangalore. So that's what's up.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah, when I talk about my smart friends,
Uh,
this is who I talk about.
yeah. I thank you. Is that what I say? Yeah.
Yeah, I told him to tell his All India rank because it makes me look good. Are you making me look good yet?
I don't know. We'll find out. That'll
So
be pretty clear, I think.
JEE, huh?
Yes, JEE. Approximately 2 years of my life.
How was that for you?
Um, you'll hear a lot of like mixed reviews of
Uh-huh.
people's time in JEE.
Mm-hmm.
You'll hear a lot of like traumatic, um, like people talk about their 2 years like it's a traumatic period in their time and everything. And that wasn't it for me actually.
Classic nerd.
And I no, I mean it's that, and I was in the right place at the right time, I think.
Uh-huh.
Do I plug my intermediate college? I don't know if it's the same anymore. But I studied in this place called Modulus. I don't know if you know of that, but
Uh-huh.
yeah, I think at the time I had like just the right mix of people and like students and teachers and support from home and everything. Everything just worked out magically for me.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I think even going back to my classmates,
Mm-hmm.
at the time they look back on those 2 years with nostalgia. They're like, these 2 years were great.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, like from an outsider's perspective.
No, we had so much fun. I
Uh-huh.
mean, there's a certain sort of, okay. I was towards the end of my JEE, I was studying for like 10 to 12 hours a day
Oh.
for like the last 6 months easily,
Mhm.
and a little bit before that as well.
Mm-hmm.
And during that time, I've really come to appreciate rest and recovery.
Okay.
When you're working for like 10 to 12 hours a day, when you're studying for that long, you want that sort of breath of fresh air every day.
Mm-hmm.
And I made it kind of a habit to, it's our hostel.
Mm.
It's a very dingy sort of hostel. It doesn't even look that great.
Uh-huh.
So the ground floor is all like shutters.
Uh-huh.
So there used to be like a tailor shop and a medical practice and everything downstairs.
Uh-huh.
The first floor was a mess, and everything on top of that used to be a hostel.
Uh-huh.
And if you go all the way up to the top, it's not even a particularly tall building,
Uh-huh.
but it just was situated so well that I could like look around and see pretty much the whole city.
Uh-huh.
Like I looked in that direction, I could see like the Cyberabad
Uh-huh.
police department
Uh-huh.
thing.
Uh-huh.
I could see all the Madhapur skyscrapers.
Uh-huh.
I looked this way, I could like pretty much see till my home.
Uh-huh.
I saw till if I looked in that other direction, I could see till like the Hussain Sagar and everything.
Mhm.
And it was just a nice place. Like past 12, wind started blowing up there. It was a really nice place.
Mhm.
And every evening I found myself going up there and calling someone or the other.
Mhm.
I called you relatively often
Yeah,
back
yeah.
then, I think.
Yeah.
I called some of my other friends. I called, Yash, Akshaya, all these people.
Mm.
And I just came to understand. If not that, I would sit around with friends and talk about life.
Correct.
And one more thing that I did not appreciate back then, but definitely do now, was that we weren't allowed to have smartphones on us.
Yes, I know this.
Yeah. So I had this Geo phone on me,
Uh-huh.
and I had nothing else. And even that was taken away from us, like, pretty often.
Mhm.
Like, we didn't have that for most of the week either.
Hmm.
So we were just with people.
Hmm.
We were just with people all the time.
Mhm.
And I explain hostel to people in a very sunshine and rainbows way, right? I go, imagine being surrounded by your best friends 24/7.
Oh.
And that was what it was like for me for those 1.5 years that I was in hostel.
Mm.
And yeah, it was just a fun time. We were all studying, and we were all just there. We were just in the moment. It was really nice time. Yeah.
Did you always want to do engineering, or
Not
was
really,
it like
actually. No.
you did well in school, so you were like,
Um, I knew I was always into technology, so I knew this is kind of what I wanted to do. I'd done coding in the past. I'd gotten decently well at it, built a couple like small scale games and everything. I'd done like robotics at some point, which there's no intersection for me now. But at the time, I thought was the coolest thing ever. Built by hand, like nut and bolt, and I coded it by myself in like a very simplified program. Yeah, but still, I had the feeling of, oh, I want to work with technology. And in like my 8th, 9th and 10th grade, I had this physics sir. I was in the IIT section, funnily enough. And
I was not.
She was
I
not,
was
yeah.
not. I never wanted to do it.
Funnily enough, I think most of the people you're in contact with from St. Anne's are, I think, like...
Yeah. I was the only one that wasn't in the nerdy section.
Yeah. And we'll talk about, what that section was and everything later. But there was this physics sir called Ravi Sura sir. I
Oh
don't know
my
if you remember
god.
that guy.
Legend.
Absolutely, dude. Yeah, so he was like one of my main reasons that I wanted to pursue physics.
Oh, that's so nice.
Like he would teach things in a more... So I don't think of things as information. I like digesting information as systems. And he would, oblige me in that, right? I would go up to him and ask him like, what's this, what's that? And he would like do everything he could. Like he would draw diagrams. He would draw like graphs and everything. Be like, this is how it changes over time. This is what a graph is, etc., etc. And I think from him I got that intuitive understanding of physics. That meant that in any world I would have gone and pursued physics.
Wow.
Yeah. So I think that's what led me there. But to a certain extent, if I had all the options, would I have done like JEE particularly? Probably not. But this is the Indian way, right? You do MPC or BIPC. Right?
Correct.
Pretty much.
I didn't do either.
I mean, no. I mean, I'm talking about like...
Yeah, generally. Yes.
Generally, yeah. And for me, I was like, that was an easy choice. And I did MPC because I wanted to pursue further physics. And, with that comes JEE. And with that comes... I just found that once I ended up there, it suited me well.
Okay. Like every step of the way,
Pretty
there
much.
was another goal that you just had to meet.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's nice. For me, I remember this story so distinctively. I don't know if I told you ever.
Yeah.
When we were really little, when we were really small, in one of my like Sunday school classes, you know of Sunday school, right? Like,
I know.
We go to church and all the kids go to Sunday school, basically. One of like our teachers was like, what do you want to become? Write it in that book.
Yeah.
And we were carrying like little books. And I was so young that I could not spell journalist.
Oh.
And I spelt it with a G.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And I think about that all the time and how happy it makes me to just be like, the little girl, she knew. She knew. And now that I'm studying it and doing internships and getting on with life, and it's leading me exactly to that place. And
yeah, I've thought about this. I was like, if like 8-year-old me looked at me now, what would he think? I think he would be proud of the person I've become, but he wouldn't care about me doing B.Tech or whatever. So yeah. Okay. About JEE. Did you want to ask something in particular about JEE?
Yeah, I mean, like, what effect does it have on your life?
Okay.
Because now
It's 2 years of solitary confinement, right? Essentially. Not solitary. That's what made it fun. The non-solitary part. But it's 2 years of you being locked into a path. That comes with it's traumatic in some sense. Like, this is not normal human condition. Like, this is not the way you're meant to live your whole life. So it will disorient you from the way you're supposed to think about things.
Do you think of yourself often as pre and post JEE?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I think so. And there are a lot of positives, I think.
Uh-huh.
There is a certain level of peace and direction you gain from putting your head down and working for 2 years.
Uh-huh.
Like, you come out of it a different person,
Huh.
in a better sense.
Uh-huh.
And it kind of, and the nuances of JEE does its thing as well. Like,
Huh.
it very much turns you into this competitive numbers first person.
Okay.
So I've like found myself having to fight that back a little bit, even when thinking about, you know, what I want to do in my future and everything like that. The easiest thing to do would be go just work hard, get the biggest number possible. Because I did that. I did that for 2 years. And that's been kind of ingrained into my sort of neural pathways. I can just do that. I can just be like, I'll just work and I just, you know, the biggest package possible, you know, like the most money or whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, but maybe 5 years down the line, would I look back on my career and go, do I want to do this for the rest of my life?
Uh-huh.
I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I want to like figure things out from the start.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, it is traumatic in that sense. Like it disorients you from just being like a person, like a fully developed person. But there is a very certain level of sureness in yourself and peace you gain from just knowing that you can do this. I have for 6 months straight worked for like 10-12 hours a day. I've done that. I know that if I can reach like if I can check the right boxes, I can do it again. So I have that sort of confidence in myself from being able to do that once. And yeah, I think being goal oriented also gives you a certain level of access to the divine that you don't get otherwise. This is a conversation we'll have later. I don't think we have time for that fully, but yeah.
I completely agree.
Yeah, I was at my most religious when I was not even really going to temples at all. I was just in my room.
Yeah.
And I had no distractions. And that's all I did. I spent like a little time praying and meditating and stuff. I spent a lot of time studying, and I spent a good amount of time with my friends. So I think there's an adage, right? Like, if you want to have the perfect life, have the perfect day. And I had the perfect day over and over and over again for like 6 months straight, pretty much. And yeah, it was a great time in my life. There's a lot I took away from it. And do you want me to go into that?
Yeah, maybe go into like what meant the most to you. Like biggest takeaway.
Okay, I've spoken about this before, I think, with you. Do you know of Odin?
No.
The Norse god. The Norse
Odin. Okay.
Allfather. Right. I don't know when I made this connection, but I did, and it helped a lot. There's a certain part of human intuition that always seeks to know the future. That always seeks for certainty. Right. And that's what the story of Odin is about, pretty much. If you see like the popular interpretations of him, he has like a limb, and he has like one eye removed, and that's not from him going to war or whatever. He intentionally sacrificed his eye to some wishing well.
Okay.
And he hung himself from the tree of life, and he broke his own leg or something. Everything, and he married a giantess, because giants were said to have the gift of prophecy. And he did all that to gain information, to gain certainty about the future. Because there was this prophecy, it's very famous, like called Ragnarok. And it was like this prophecy of how all the Norse gods would die and everything. And he did everything in his power to find out what would happen in the future. And then he did everything he could to affect what happened in the future, right? Like, he found out that XYZ would kill him, and he locked that person up. And he found out that so and so would happen, and then he would take countermeasures. And in the end, what happened was everything came full circle, and all his efforts
were in vain.
Yeah, the exact opposite, actually. All his efforts to counteract those led to the final thing. Like, people would like the people who killed him and like destroyed Asgard wouldn't have hated him so much if he didn't like lock them up and like trick them into locking themselves up and like torturing them or things like that. So it's this sort of unwillingness of his to let go of what the future holds that led to his own destruction. And I kept coming back to that over and over and over again. During JEE and after JEE as well. It's very much like caring too much about the future when doing something that requires as much attention as JEE can result in very turbulent action. Like once in a while you mess up, you get bad grades. Once in a while you don't understand a chapter. Once in a while, things go bad, something happens. Over the period of 2 years, you won't be stable. And the only way to stop yourself from spiraling is to know that the period where you're unstable is a phase. But if you're always thinking about the future, you always project what's happening now into the future. And I see so many people being like, oh, I can't get marks now, I won't get whatever. And they always like, oh, I'm getting like 190 marks in my mock tests. What college will I get? How would I know? Like this is a mock test. It's a completely separate beast from writing an actual exam. And the paper standard changes, the marks change, everything changes. And a lot of the times I had to tell myself that predicting the future is a futile exercise. I will end up where I will end up. I'll do what I can now. And that's something that's held me down since JEE, after JEE, whatever.
For me at least, I think we became friends, like properly talking regularly when you were in this phase of life, you know, like newly writing, like studying to write JEE or whatever, that period in life. And I don't know, it's really fun as an observer to see you get to places you wanted to get to. Yeah,
that was I don't think of like life as linear progression anymore, but those 2 years definitely were linear progression for me. Like I started somewhere, I got somewhere. End of story.
Yeah. Harsha and I are technically friends from school.
Yeah, we have had some chance interactions before.
Yeah. Should I tell you my first
Yes, go on, and I will tell you mine. Yeah.
So basically, Harsha, you should know by now that ambitious guy. So we used to write these Olympiads. There were English Olympiads and science and maths Olympiads. And I never studied, never cared. At that point in life, I did not study anything, even for academics. I was like, no. Yeah. And like for me, this is very weird, but the older I got, the better I got at studies.
Same.
And now I'm like at 9.5. I'm like, is that me? That's weird.
Okay, stop.
That's crazy.
I'm not at 9.5.
But I am a lit major, psychology major.
Never discount yourself.
Triple major.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
The classic Riya modesty.
So, we used to write these Olympiad exams, and every time he used to bag first rank, and I never cared. I did not care. The first time I wrote the exam, Harshita was like, she was my best friend in 4th grade.
She was the first prize in science. I was second.
Oh, okay. She came first, and she like comes to me. I don't know if she remembers this at all. Harshita, if you remember this, let me know. She comes, we were best friends, did not study. I feel like I did not even read the questions. I just bubbled whatever I wanted to. I was just like, I don't care. And she was like, Riya, don't feel bad, but you got like really less marks or something like that. And she like scored the highest, obviously, because she used to get first in class.
Yeah.
Like an academic weapon, absolute totally out there doing her thing. She still is. Love you. A fun story about Harshita. She told me like the first day I met her that she wanted to be a cardiologist, and she's studying to become a doctor, which is I'm so proud of you. So she's like, you did not score well, and I think she was like also like trying to get to the point of like, oh, I got first rank, and so she was like letting me down easy, and I was just like, I can never do this, and never cared about the exam. Randomly, in 7th grade, 6th or 7th grade, I can't remember, I got placed second. He got placed first, I got placed second, and I was we were near the stairwell, and it was like in front of the choir room. So I just got out of there. Absolute legend in the choir room, by the way.
I know.
And then got out, and you were standing there, and we were like trying to collect our certificates or something. Like Gracie ma'am's office was downstairs, something like that. And standing there, you show up. I think you had a red bag. I don't know why I remember this. Maybe a red bag, maybe not.
Trolley bags were all the hype back then.
I don't know.
I had a trolley bag, I remember.
Oh, you had a trolley bag?
I was one of those kids.
Oh my god, all the pretentious kids had trolley bags.
No, I just wanted one, dude. They look so cool.
They look so cool, but
I didn't have to wear them. That's it. That's the end of story, dude.
Anyways, trolley bag. Yeah. Very fun. Whoa. I think it was almost like we had to make conversation because we were like the only two people there or something, and you were like, oh, I saw you got placed second.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
You said that. You're like, good.
I would say
and
that.
I was like, I didn't do it for your validation, dummy. In fact, I didn't do it at all.
Yeah.
I just got this. I don't know how, why, or whatever. There was a kid crying because they did not get placed at all. God, and I was like, I didn't try, dog. You could have taken my... Like, I didn't... It's fine.
That's worse. See, what I did was way better, dude. At least I was congratulating someone who deserved to be congratulated.
You're like, good.
Yeah.
But then it was like the proudest moment for my parents. Because my dad used to like force us to pay for these exams. And he was like, I knew it. I saw it before you saw it in yourself. And I'm like, if I would have come back with like the worst marks on earth, you would have been like, I knew it. You don't work hard. You don't study. So it was fun to kind of be like the kid who studied and got a rank.
Yeah.
That was it for me. But that was like my first impression of you. I was like, pretentious kid. Do not want to talk to him ever again.
Right.
Thinks he's all that.
Yeah.
And you probably were not, you were obviously not. You were like just a kid, like a little small
you were too.
boy.
What do you mean?
Yeah, but I like to think that boys are dumber.
I agree, I think.
Even you.
Yeah,
even
back
you.
Then for sure, absolutely.
Maybe. And maybe you were just like trying to say something and like good was all you could do. Maybe. And it was just like, I got told a lot that I come across as very intimidating.
Yeah. I wasn't intimidated.
Do you... nice. Very fun.
Yeah.
But not intimidated in a manner, in the context of like pretentious also. Like, I don't want to talk to her or like...
Maybe a little bit, but I really was not in the business of making judgments about people even back then.
Oh, I've done it since day one. Pretty successfully.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my first impression of you. Eventually though, I need to mention, every year after that, I scored better. Because this was something that I could do suddenly. I scored better and he'd score better than me. And it was like, I think in 8th grade, I got like a very nice zonal rank. It was like 40th or something. And I was like, oh, that's crazy. And I see class 2nd. And you got like international 70th rank or some bull. And I was like, this guy, do not like him whatsoever. But
Yeah.
at the end I won because in 10th grade
Yeah.
I got placed 40th international rank.
Hey,
And
happy ending.
first class, like first class, first in class, and you did not place.
I don't think I did.
Yeah. So I was like, the first thing I did was I texted you. I was like, did you see your rank?
I don't even remember this, actually.
We were texting on Zoom.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was the time. That was
I
the time.
remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, finally made it. I made it. Yeah, that's the only thing I tell people from my school. I'm like, yeah, I did Olympiads. That was fun.
Yeah.
Otherwise, academically, I was so trash.
Same. I was averaging like 60 something, 70 something percentages.
Oh, never touched 60, but
I was
properly 78, 77, 78.
The lowest I went was like 65 at some point, I think.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I would have been disowned. The thing is, I used to be,
I was close, I think.
I would overcompensate with subjects that I was good at.
Right.
I was barely like 48, 49, 50 in mathematics,
Yeah.
and like Hindi sucked,
Yeah, Hindi sucked.
and so did like almost all the science subjects.
Yeah.
Never understood any of them. But in like geography, history, English,
Yeah.
I would score really well. So it would like balance things out.
This is gonna sound bad,
Mm-hmm.
but I never really understood up until like JEE
Mm-hmm.
that I had to apply myself to get marks. Actually, up until 10th grade, actually. That's my first experience of like really like sitting down and studying every day and stuff like that. But up until then, I just didn't digest the concept that I had to sit down and study. I had to really apply myself to make things happen.
I actually still don't do that, I think. I still don't sit and study.
And I think this is something I like telling people. My pre-finals, I failed both Hindi and math, by the way. Failed flat out, straight up, like failing marks.
Math?
Math.
Aren't
yeah.
you good at math?
That's what I thought. I mean, our wonderful math teacher at the time.
Coming in.
No, this is good. I
Okay.
think. Our amazing, incredible math teacher at the time,
Who?
Rafiuddin Baig.
Another legend.
Another legend, yeah. He made me hate maths. I don't want to badmouth him on a public forum, but he made me hate maths to such an extent that it messed up my JEE years as well, dude. I was so good at math in my JEE years, but I just did not want to study it. And I had professors who would walk up to me and go, "Why are your fundamentals so weak? Like, why is everything better?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And in my head, I thought, Rafiuddin Bhai.
I know.
Yeah, so I failed Hindi and math actually. And at the time, I had to really sit down and rethink what I wanted to do. I was like, I can't fail 10th.
Correct.
Like, this is bad.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be smart.
Uh-huh.
And I had to like sit down, and from there, I think for the next month or so, God bless them, they gave us like a month between pre-finals and finals to actually properly prepare.
Yeah.
And that 1 month I was just studying. Not that hard actually. Like 3-4 hours a day maximum. Me and Deepika used to like FaceTime every evening and like study and stuff. It was very sweet.
I love you, Deepika.
Yeah.
Please call me sometime. I miss you so much.
We met the other day actually.
Shut up!
We'll talk about this after the podcast. But yeah.
I want to meet her. Meet me too.
We watched Obsession together.
I don't want to watch Obsession.
Understandable. But yeah, we used to FaceTime every evening and study together, and I think after that 1 month, I went from barely passing in almost all subjects and failing in 2 to getting 94%
That's insane.
in my exams.
Yeah.
Everything put together.
Yeah.
Which, good enough comeback. I'm
Very
happy with
good.
that.
Very good.
That's the happiest I've heard my dad actually. Yeah, even after I got 99.6 percentile in my JEE mains, he did not care. I mean, he cared, but
That he predicted that.
no.
It was.
No. We'll talk about this after. I think this is a longer topic.
Oh my God. We are out of. Like, we've been talking for 30 minutes.
We have
about
yes.
the one thing.
Yeah. I mean, 2 things.
2 things.
Yeah. But, okay. But yeah, I mean, usually he's the kind of guy where he gets information and he just prepares. So he's like, okay, I got so and so, what's next? He got 99.6 percentile, what's next? This is his advanced rank, what's next? That's the one time where I've seen him stop and celebrate.
Oh.
Where he was like, oh, nice.
I feel like that does a lot for people.
Yeah.
Like parents who are supportive.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I care that much either way. But it was like, it's a nice memory. If he did it every time, I don't think it would mean as much, you know?
No.
Maybe.
I guess.
It's always, I've always appreciated the fact that he would accept me for whatever I am and just prepare for the next. I've appreciated more than if he was there like, oh, no problem, or like if he celebrated everything I've done. I appreciate the fact that he will look at where I am now and he go, we can work with this. So I got 99 percentile on my first mains attempt. And that sounds really good on paper, but it doesn't get you all that much as a general student or something. And the best it got me was like NIT Tadepalligudem, CSC. And that college is like an abandoned airstrip pretty much, and it's not that great. I mean, I had better options than that, but like that's what my dad was looking at the time. And he was like, this is fine, we can work with this. And he was so sure of the fact that this is my upper limit. He's like, he worked as hard as he could and this is what he's done. And he didn't even really, he wasn't disappointed, he was nothing. He was like, good, just prepare for the next one, and that's it. And I've come to appreciate that since then. I've done better, and even if I had done worse, we would have prepared. We would have done what we could. And I think that attitude has helped me more than if he was actually like emotionally affected by my achievements. Yeah.
That's really nice. The first time I got a first rank, when I gained consciousness, not in like LKG, UKG, was in 3rd grade final exam.
Yeah.
And we went and got ice cream. And it's like one of my favorite memories. And I got my first Barbie after that.
Funnily enough, the first time I remember getting like first in class or whatever is in my 11th grade. I remember, this is a fun story, dude. This was around Christmas 2022. And I had freshly shifted to the other campus. So I was in the co-ed campus first, and then I shifted to the boys campus because it was closer to my house. And I was still like a day scholar back then, and I was still like barely applying myself. And I was like managing around 5 to 10 rank overall within my campus. So it would be around like 15 to 20, I think, if we combine both of the campuses. And my friend Harshit, shout out Harshit. He left home for Christmas. He's Christian, and that bed was empty. I was like, why not just stay in the hostel for a weekend? Let's see how that goes, right? And he had a roommate, Abhinav, and he was like very studious. Very much like the textbook studious type. And I was sat there, and for that weekend, I was like, you know what? I'll try studying really hard. And over the weekend, I studied a combined 10 hours. Combined over like 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. And I went into the Monday exam and I aced it.
Yay.
I got first in my campus. And by then, the hostel warden was like, he was convinced that I wouldn't be able to do it because there was this machine of a man called Anish back then. And he used to like absolutely bully everyone on the charts. He would set like 40-30 mark margins.
Whoa, okay.
And the exam is for 300 marks. So that's a big margin. You had to cross.
Yeah.
And he was convinced that I wouldn't be able to do anything. He was saying stuff like, oh, I'll get you the hostel thing for free. Like like the hostel rent and everything, I'll make it free. Like I'll talk to the chairman or whatever. I was like, sure. And I studied a combined 10 to 12 hours, 15 hours I think. It was 10 to 15 hours, somewhere in that range. In 2 days. And I aced the test the next day. You can't get full on an advanced paper. It's an advanced paper. But I ended up topping the campus. And if you compared, it's the same paper over both the campuses. You compared the papers, I topped that campus also.
Whoa, okay.
So after that, I was like, okay, studying works. I need to study more. And yeah, that was my first time where I was like, oh, I can do something. Like this is actually in my hands, and it's. I feel like I've come to realize that I'm addicted to feedback. It's a weird way to put it, I think, but
No, it's a good enough way. Like I think
yeah,
it
but it's
explains
very
itself.
much this cycle of I put in XYZ amount of effort,
Mm-hmm.
I write an exam,
Mm-hmm.
and I do well, don't do well,
Hmm.
and that pushes me to do better the next week.
Hmm.
And that's the build up, the lead up to me eventually studying whatever
Mhm.
10 to 12 hours a day for 6 months.
Mhm.
I think it started with that sort of I want to do better, I want to do better.
Whoa.
And like I just kept pushing myself until I like reached that sort of balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun.
Fun stuff.
Fun stuff.
Yeah.
We are almost like fully out of time.
Yeah.
But I think we should we were talking about this. We grew up on YouTube.
We did, but that's another longer conversation, I
Is
think.
it? I think we can afford to do it. Can we? Okay. Name your favorite YouTubers. 5.
Now or back
All
then?
time.
All time.
All time.
GMM has to be on there.
Okay.
Without
I
question,
agree.
think.
Yeah.
The GMM sphere of
Uh-huh.
things.
Uh-huh.
That's number one. All time. There's this guy called Wendigoon.
Uh-huh.
Shout out. He's just this guy. He's just a dude who makes content about things he finds interesting.
Uh-huh.
It's great.
Uh-huh.
I love it. As number 2. Number 3 is Veritasium.
Uh-huh.
Are you aware
No.
of that
No.
channel? Okay. I think people will know what that channel is for
yeah,
sure.
please.
It's one of those.
Fangirl along with
Yes,
him.
yes, please go on. It's one of those like informative edutainment sort of.
Uh-huh.
I used to inhale that content. back
Uh-huh. Okay.
then. Vsauce, Veritasium,
Cannot.
Mark Rober. You don't know Mark Rober? Okay, there's this guy called Steve Mold. All these people.
You know the sphere of YouTube that I'm on. It's very foreign to that.
I know, but like Mark Rober is pretty popular. I thought you would be aware of him. At
Maybe
least.
like I know.
He's like a former engineer at NASA and everything, and he
Oh.
makes just fun content. Okay, so that's the 3 I think for now, and Jacksepticeye. I was a big Jacksepticeye guy for a little time. Used to like religiously watch like every day for like an hour or so
Mm-hmm.
for a solid year or two, I think. And right now, there's this channel called Jack Slack. He makes boxing and MMA breakdowns. I don't know how aware of this you are.
I don't know like anyone else but GMM.
Right.
I was like, yay! And then.
I mean, back then I used to be a lot more on the general YouTube sphere, but this
Uh-huh.
time, like around now, I'm more specialized.
Okay.
I know what I like. I watch what I like.
Okay.
So this Jack Slack person makes like detailed breakdowns on like
Uh-huh.
fights,
Okay.
the ins and outs.
Do you want to know like similar thing? Like,
Yes, please.
see, we were talking about this, and all the YouTubers that I've grown up watching and I've really liked are pretty much cancelled now
Yeah.
for the worst reasons.
We were talking about this.
We
I've
were-
never had the canon event of having my favorite YouTuber cancelled. I got into PewDiePie after the bridge incident.
Oh my
so,
god.
So I'm safe. Like I've known like all my YouTubers are very chill, very
No.
unproblematic.
All problematic YouTubers. But I think like if I have to say like more recent, since when I did not like watch YouTube, I just like watched YouTube for the fun of it. YouTube commentary genre. So basically Drew Gooden,
Right. Right.
Danny Gonzalez,
Danny
Curtis
Gonzalez.
Connors,
Yeah.
Eddie Burback. It's upsetting that I'm not naming any women. Jack. I think that's
I
her
don't
name. Love her.
Isn't
Also,
that the toddler from The Invincibles? Jack.
maybe.
Okay.
And someone that I've really like enjoyed in the past couple of years. There's this YouTuber called Meena Lee. So
I'm not aware of her.
she does this like video essays
Right.
on popular culture, and I just love when beautiful women dressed in their gorgeous outfits tell something really smart that I haven't thought about myself. I think it's so refreshing. It's so fun. I really like Ashley from Best Dressed. I feel like she's beyond just like a favorite YouTuber to me. I think she's like one of my favorite people that I've consumed
Right.
over the years. A lot of what I like, a lot of who I am, I owe it to her.
Right.
In a very, I copied her kind of a way. Yeah, that is that. Someone explained Drew Gooden's commentary style as a disappointed older brother explaining something. And I feel like that's the vibe. I just like listening to people that are breaking down Liver King or something like that. And it's very fun.
Makes
I love
sense.
YouTube.
Do you did you watch CoffeeZilla ever?
No.
Okay. He's like a law tuber, semi-law tuber. He does investigative journalism into YouTubers.
Okay.
And yeah, his videos are decent every now and then. And yeah.
Yeah, that's it. We loved having you on.
Thank you. I'm very...
I loved having you on. I'm a
Yeah.
one-person podcast.
I loved having myself on.
Yeah,
I
awesome.
love being on here.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I was very. This is very distracting. I was very keen on having Harsha on as like the first real guest because Reena doesn't count. Because I genuinely have so much fun talking to you. I feel like
likewise.
Yeah, it's so refreshing to have a friend that I can like feed the energy off of. Like it's nice. It's witty. We don't have a wit gap. Okay, fine. I thought you were gonna be like, yeah, should have done that.
What?
You know, people are like, no swag gap, no.
Yeah.
So
I know. I understood the reference.
Okay.
See, we.
You should have given me a bigger reaction, is what I meant.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Say it again.
we have no wit gap. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for being on.
I love being on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always a fun time talking to you.
Yeah. And I was kind of concerned that we've spoken so much over the years that I was like, is it going to be repetitive? Is it going to be all the things that we already spoke about?
Yeah.
But it wasn't. I feel like it was so refreshing. It was so fun.
You always have things to talk about when you're living 24 hours a day, you know.
Yeah. So many one-liners in this podcast, dog.
That's how I live. That's my conversation style. I just drop one-liners.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah. That was it. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Harsha does not have anything that he's working on, so he will not be plugging anything.
Sadly.
And
I'm a student.
Yeah, he's a student. He's a very good student. He will be.
Yeah, we'll find out.
You have 2 semesters left.
Pretty much. 4, actually, but...
4 semesters left?
BTech is a 4-year course.
Yeah. Okay. I would have loved to be in college for 4 years. I think that would have been so much fun.
So you have 2 left?
Yeah, I have 2 semesters left.
The last 2 don't count anyways. They like be swept up in projects and internships and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, did I tell you about my internship? I'll tell about that later.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you for sticking around. Thank you for the support. A lot of people got back to me saying, "Oh, this is so cool. It's nice you're doing this." I'm filming this on my iPad, which is humongous to be to film anything on, and I have like 2 ring lights from I don't know when. So this is pretty much just like a small project for me. I'm working with what I have, and I hope it brings joy to someone. I don't know, it's entertaining for you guys if you consume it at all. And yeah, thank you for sticking around.
Yeah.
If you want to follow Harsha, don't.
Hey, if you're that committed to follow me, find me, dude. I'm not getting plugged anywhere.
It's pointless.
Yeah.
Do not.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you need an engineer in your life.
If I need a job, I'll let you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Discount and all.
What discount?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I'll
For
I'll
your
tell
services.
you. Yeah. What services?
I don't know.
Do you want math done?
Yeah.
Please tell me. I'll do it for
Tuition
you.
teacher.
Yeah. I mean, hey, they make bank now. Do you know?
I know.
That's insane. There's like actual engineers who are not making that much. Yeah.
Whoa. Anyways, thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Hopefully with a guest that can top this.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yes.
Maybe not, but hopefully. Bye-bye. Thank
Bye.
you.